Radio check.
Right, mate, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but I want you to treat it like any other race. Let's not make any unnecessary risks, please.
Copy that.
All right, formation lap. Just a reminder, we still have that engine issue from Jeddah. We're managing it. No aggressive modes unless instructed.
Yeah, copy. I can feel it already.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
Copy that. Yeah, I feel the engine degrade now. Throttle's a lot less responsive.
Understood. We've dialed the setup more towards stability, not straight line speed. You'll be vulnerable on the straights. Defend smart.
Yeah, I got you, but this track's not going to be as forgiving as Jeddah.
No, but traction zones are your opportunity. Focus on exits. Turn 11, turn 17. That's where you can stay in it.
Copy that.
Temps are coming up slowly. Target brake temps front 850, rear 750.
Copy that.
Don't overpush the rears. We need consistency over the stint.
Yeah, the rears are really feeling a bit sketchy under this traction.
Yeah, expected with this setup. Short shift if needed, protect the tyres. It's a sprint, but we can't afford degradation with the engine as it is. Okay, good parking there, mate. Now we need to make sure we get a great launch as the race starts. Brake temps looking good.
Mark, who's behind me?
Antonelli's behind you. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. work. Great pass.
Down the back straight at the Miami International Autodrome. This is where it all kicks off. 3 wide, Antonelli right in the middle of it. Tsunoda to the outside, Antonelli squeezing up on the inside as they barrel toward turn 11. Late on the brakes, who's gonna blink? Simi.G dives it, commits to the inside line. There's barely a car's width, but he makes it stick. Through he goes, behind him, contact. Tsunoda and Antonelli bump wheels mid-corner. That's scrappy stuff. The Red Bull just about muscles ahead as they fight for traction on exit, but Tsunoda's not done. He hooks it up through the slow section, gets the power down cleanly, and now he's right on the gearbox of Simi as they head toward the final straight. Here comes the DRS, flap wide open. Tsunoda pulls out of the slipstream. He's got the run, but wait, Simi fights back. Late on the brakes, sends it down the inside. That is bold. Inches between them, but he reclaims P6. What a move.
Mark, give me an update.
Norris just ahead, push for the position, and gap to the car in front, 2.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Time last lap, 1:32.4.
Copy that.
Tsunoda coming up on the right.
Man, I just don't have the top end.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. Okay, gap ahead, 4.6 seconds. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 8.0 seconds. Okay, gap to the car in front, 7.8 seconds. Ocon left. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 12.0 seconds.
We're closing out lap 7 here at the Miami International Autodrome, and all eyes are on this battle. Simeon P5, but look behind him. It's a train forming. The leaders, Piastri, Verstappen, Russell, have broken clear, but this is where the fight is. 3 laps to go. Can he hold on through the S's now? Simi flowing, but Alonso just 0.3 behind, right on the edge of the DRS window. Out onto the back straight. Here comes Alonso. He's got the run. Pulls to the outside. He through. Alonso takes P5. But Simi's not done. He tucks right back into the slipstream. Closing. They're side by side into turn 11. Alonso holds the inside, but Simi hangs it around the outside. That's brave. Through turn 12, still wheel to wheel, they bang wheels, sparks flying, and Simi somehow edges back ahead before turn 13. What a move, but look at the rear. Simi struggling a bit, oversteer on exit. Now, here comes Ocon, out of nowhere. He's caught the toe, weaving between them. 3 cars nearly abreast. Ocon snatches the position. This is chaos. Simi though, he's not backing out, dives to the inside, late on the brakes into the final sector. Alonso caught in the middle, 3 wide into the final corner. Unbelievable racing. Simi slides it through, just holding on, but there's contact. Ocon clips him. That's a hit. Cars scattering on exit. Who's got it? Simi battered, but still fighting in the thick of it.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 17.3 seconds. We think we might see some rain, ETA about 15 minutes.
No worries, race should be over by then.
Okay mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Final corners here at the Miami International Autodrome, and what a dramatic sprint this has been. Out front, it's been a race of control and precision. Max Verstappen now rounding the final turn. No mistakes this time. He powers out of turn 17 and wins the Miami sprint. But heartbreak earlier, Oscar Piastri, who led this race, out with a DNF. Cruel luck when it mattered most. And here comes the battle we've been watching all race long. Simi in P5 still leading that relentless train behind him. Pressure from every angle, but he's held firm when it counted. Through the final corner, clean exit this time, no drama. Simi crosses the line in P5. A gritty defensive masterclass under immense pressure. Cars still stacked up behind him, but he held them all off when it mattered most. You sent what a race. From engine issues to being a sitting duck on the straights to defending for your life the entire race and still bringing it home in P5. That's not just racing, that's survival. And you already know, this ain't over. Next up, we switch it up. F2, Australian sprint race. New track, new chaos, and we're coming in hot. If you thought this was intense, just wait. Hit that like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the grid.